Hey y'all, happy Friday Eve. Y'all, it's so funny every time I think about that. I'm always like, for somebody who, my children are grown and, I own my own business and I kind of, go in, and I'm not bragging, but I kind of go in when I need to and do the kind of things. Every day is the same for me. So it's just funny for me to even say it because it's all the same. Now for my husband, he's like, he works 4 days a week and is off on Fridays. So he's like, okay, Shonda, yeah, I get it. So anyway, thank y'all for hopping on. When you hop on, hit the heart button. Let me know you're here. My name is Shonda. And y'all, tonight, in honor of National Coffee Day. Did y'all know it was National Coffee Day? Who knew, right? Who knew? I don't know about y'all, but I actually go look at that national calendar every day because I think it's funny. Some of the things that you see there, there's literally like the goofiest things on there, like National Paint Your Toenail Day or National, Firefly Day. Okay, whatever. It's bizarre. But anyway, today is National Coffee Day. So, in honor of that, we're going to make a coffee bar sign. We have made one before. I think if you guys have been with me for a while, you remember I made that half coffee cup on the sign, and we used this and 2 of these. Tonight, we are only going to use this top one. So, if y'all are coffee drinkers, you guys drop a heart in the comments and let me know, or drop the coffee cup emoji. Hey y'all, hey Caroline, hey Janice, hey Linda. Yes, if y'all are coffee drinkers, let me know. Drop the coffee emoji, the little coffee cup. I think I have it in my description. Girl, it's in the bucket. Not really. I'm not doing it right now. Hey Brandy. So yes, I'm going to use our coffee bar sign. There are 4 transfers on this, and I am just going to put it on this cute little sign. Y'all, I can't remember where I got this. I think Hobby Lobby. I think this was a 90% off I got at Hobby Lobby. Thank you, Linda. So I know you're a coffee drinker. Got to have your coffee. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Janice, are you a coffee drinker? Y'all listen, drop a little coffee cup in the comments if you're a coffee drinker. I can take it or leave it. I'll be honest. I know, crazy. I can take it or leave it. Now, if you tell me you're going to take away my Coke Zero, no, I'm not having it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not listening. I need that. That is what I need. I need my Coke Zero. All right, so y'all, we're just going to make over this little sign, and I'm almost positive I got this from Hobby Lobby. That, you're not, Janice? My husband is not either. He hates coffee. Can't stand it. And my mom loves coffee. Listen, my mom loves instant coffee, which I grew up drinking, so I actually love instant coffee. And I will drink instant coffee a couple times a week. But if I drink coffee in the mornings, it's blueberry coffee. I don't drink regular coffee usually. I will, but anyway, so we're going to redo this. It's a cute sign, but we're just going to paint it. I'm going to paint it with my, I'm going to use white tonight, y'all. We're going to stick with the black and white theme. I think for this is good. It is funny, though, how some people like the coffee. Some people, don't. What about this brush? Don't know about the brush. Hold on. We're going to use a different brush. I didn't like that one. We're going to use my little Lizzie and Aaron brush. I love it. Love to smell it, but don't. Really? Huh, that's interesting. That is really interesting. So you like to smell it brewing or, like going into a coffee shop or something like that, but don't really like to. That's interesting. I like the smell of coffee. Now, I do like to use, it's not like I don't like coffee, but I'm not one that just has to have it. You know what I mean? Like, my day is not going to be destroyed if I don't have my coffee or something. It's just not. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. But now I told you, my Coke Zero, that's a different story. Oh, you're the same brand. So you don't drink coffee either? That's so amazing. That's so funny. Yeah, It's not a deal breaker for me. You know, I can take it or leave it. And I'll be honest, in the summertime, I'm less apt to drink it. I'm more likely to drink a Coke Zero when I get up. Or water. I mean, I'm just more apt to not drink coffee in the summertime. I don't know why. I'm not. It's not a... I think what happens is, you know, we create habits, y'all. Let's face it, we create habits. I'm used to, but isn't that funny? It's funny how our taste buds change too. You know, and a lot of people changed after the dreaded C word. If you got that dreaded C word virus, a lot of people's taste buds changed after that, which that's crazy too. My husband drinks it. It smells wonderful. Isn't that funny? Well, you know, Janice, some people are allergic to coffee, you know, and so it could be that you have like an allergy to it, so your body really don't. Your body's like, no, girl, you don't need that. You know what I mean? Like you could have like a mild allergy to it. Just my opinion. Yeah, my husband doesn't like it at all. I mean, he cannot stand coffee. I get in the mood for it. You know, I get in the mood. We go to IHOP and we get pancakes. There's a flavor combination, if y'all know what I'm saying. I know 3 people in my country coffee. My parents all drink. I will drink coffee unless. Oh, okay. See, Caroline, that's kind of. I mean, if it's hot outside, I'm less apt to drink some coffee. You know, I don't want to drink the coffee if it's hot outside. And I mean, now I like cold coffee too. And again, I like the taste of coffee. It's not that. Again, okay, so what I was going to say earlier, y'all, my mind always just goes nuts. I can't remember how many times that you have to do something. Hold on, let me make sure my comments, I can see it. How many times is it, do y'all know how many times you do something and then it creates a habit? Is it 6 times? You know what I'm talking about? There's an actual amount. You do things so many times and it actually creates a habit. And I think a lot of times that's what happens, because I noticed we used to go over to our friend's lake house a lot, and every time we were over there, it was a habit to wake up, grab a cup of coffee, and go sit out on the porch with everybody and drink coffee. So I don't know. Is it? I think it's a habit thing. Sorry, I really don't. See, that's what I'm thinking, Mom. I think a lot of people may be allergic to it, so their bodies just are like, no, ma'am, or no, sir, whatever ones it is. You don't need it. I have several friends that actually do not like the taste of coffee. So 3 weeks, Linda? Is that what? 3 weeks? You do something for a solid 3 weeks? That long? Gosh, why did I think it was like 6 times? Or a certain amount of times you did something. Y'all know this is a little tedious. I'm trying not to get it all over on my frame here, y'all. I'm sorry. I could have Mod Podged this, but I really just wanted to paint it. Caroline, we're making a coffee bar sign in honor of National Coffee Day. Today is actually National Coffee Day. That is why we are talking about coffee. And yes, Jim likes hot chocolate too. Jim will drink hot chocolate all the time. He loves hot chocolate. Is it okay? So Caroline Lou says 21 days. Okay, so it is 21 days. I couldn't remember. I know I guess I've heard it in the days, you know, and not put in the week form. but I couldn't remember how many, y'all. I can't remember. But isn't it funny how I think that's it? Because I'm telling you, I would go to the lake, we would do that, and it was a habit. Now, I didn't do it for 3 weeks straight, but we did it every time we went. So I feel like it was a habit. You know, I feel like it was just a habit that we created. And I feel like when we say, oh my goodness, I've got to have my coffee or I'm just going to, I can't do without my coffee. I think it's just a habit. You know what I mean? It's a habit we've formed. Hey, Candace. Girl, we're talking about coffee. It is National Coffee Day. So we're making a coffee sign for our coffee bar. We've used this before. But you know what I mean? I think it's a habit. I just think we create habits. And we say, oh my goodness, what am I going to do without my coffee? When really we're going to be just fine without it. We might go through a little bit of caffeine withdrawal. I mean, that's a real thing. I know, girl. I mean, today was the day. I don't even know if any of the places were giving out like free coffee. Yes, I did. So that tornado was a while back. I have a friend that lives in Destin, and she had sent it to me a while back as well. But that was several weeks ago, actually. In fact, it was before we actually went to Destin for Labor Day. Caffeine addiction. Yes, Janice, that's it. I think that's it. I think that it's the caffeine addiction that we're actually... Because I'm going to just tell you, I told y'all Coke Zero. I mean... I'm going to be all right without it. I don't want to be without it, though. I've got to have at least one a day. In my mind, at least. I did decaffeinate. It was about a month ago because I was having some fluctuations in my heart or something. I don't know what I was having. You know. Crazy menopause. But anyway, it wasn't menopause, but I like to say everything's menopause. Everything. My toe hurts. I'm like, menopause. But anyway, I decaffeinated. And, you know, people say you have the headaches and stuff. Well, I didn't have any of that. And I was kind of happy because I was like, well, maybe I'm not as addicted as I thought. You know, because years ago, when I would drink a 6-pack of drinks a day of Coke, when I was drinking real Cokes, I would get headaches. I would get really bad headaches if I did not drink it. And it didn't do me that this time. So, it's over there, Caroline, but I'm afraid that it will get too hot if I use it. And plus, it hurts my arm real bad. Oh, really, Janice? Is it just you're healthy? Is that what you just do? Mom, me too. I'm telling you, I blame everything on it. Hey, Angie. Everything. I wake up and I'm like, oh, my knee hurts. And I'm like, oh, menopause. Man, menopause. Everything. I'll get on the gym, and then later, and listen, y'all, I'm not the one to say I'm sorry for much. I'm not that girl, because when I say something, I mean it. But if I say something and it's, you know, not very nice, I'll tell him later. I won't say I'm sorry, but what I'll say later is, Jim, you know menopause. You know it's menopause. It's menopause, honey. You know, I meant it, but it was menopause speaking. Okay? So, don't hold it against me. Just, it'll be all right. He's like, you're going to have to let that one go, honey. You're going to have to let it go. Angie, it's for real, girl, I'm telling you. You're not there yet, but I'm telling you, one day you're just going to be like, ooh. You blame it on everything. All right, this is almost dry. I'm sorry, I know. I put it on a little thick because that red under here. And Angie, we're making a coffee sign, girl, because it is National Coffee Day. I just drank a lot of wine and spewed next. Listen, that, yes, haters be gone. We almost got it. I left it a little thick right there. I feel like if I drink wine, though, I feel like I have to say, oh, that's menopause too much, because my mouth gets too mouthy then. My poor husband. Okay. All right, so I think we're just going to need one more coat. The red is showing through just a little bit. But we're just painting it, like I said, with just our white. Hey, Jana. Too thick. Well, Caroline, I had to do it thick, girl, because it was red. You know, it was red behind here. And I'm just going to do the middle of it. I'm not going to go around the edges again because I did the edges thick. That's why I did the edges thick like that. So I wouldn't have to do those, because that's what's so time consuming when I'm painting. I don't want to waste y'all's time watching me paint. Y'all, I don't know what y'all's weather has been like where y'all are, but we've had some truly, I made a post today on my page that today actually felt like fall. I wanted to cry. Y'all see I've got long sleeves on? I nearly almost froze to death this morning. Menopause. I'm telling y'all, menopause. My blood done got thin. You know, your skin gets thin the older you get. Did y'all know that? Well, that's what's happened. I'm telling you. That's what's happened. And today I went out and I was freezing to death. And Jim said, Shonda, you're too dramatic, honey. It's only like 50 degrees. 50. Do you know that we have a temperature in our body of 98.5? That is a big difference. So yeah. Yes, Candace, I'm telling you, girl, it's cold. It has went from summer straight to winter. I mean, it's my story. All right, y'all, let's get this dried up real quick. I did a light coat. This should cover it. The 40, see, so by the time I talked to him, he said it was 50, because I walked outside and I said, man, Jim, it's cold. And he was like, Lynn, I'm telling you, I got thin skin. I'm telling you now. Telling you now. Mom, I know, and you know what? Yes, Caroline needed a jacket. Do y'all turn y'all's air down? You know, we turn our air down at night, of course. So our air during the day is 70, between 70 and 72. If I'm controlling it, 72. If Jim's controlling it, it's 70. At night, though, it always goes, we send it to 65. Well, Jim and I had a disagreement last night because my thin skin self was freezing to death, which he always tells me, you're not perfusing well, you know, which means, you know, my blood's not circulating well. What is that? What does that even mean? Is that a joke about menopause? Is that what you're doing? You're cutting on me? That's good, Jim. You know, that's nice. So I told him, I said, Jim, seriously, it's too cold outside to have it 65 inside. Y'all, if looks could have absolutely unalived me, it would have. Y'all can't say the other word, but he looked at me and he goes, you do realize 65 degrees is always 65 degrees? Well, 65 degrees, though, is different when your body is still warm from being outside. It's different than when you're frozen under 6 blankets and it's 65 degrees. It's different. Y'all. Then he got cold. Yep, that's what happened. He got cold. And I said, that's too bad. I guess you're not perfusing well. Paid it for you. Grab another blanket, boy. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, husbands don't get it. They don't understand. All right. I think we are just about there. Got a little high spot right there. So y'all, go grab a little sign like this. You can, I've seen some of these, I think at the Dollar General or Dollar Tree has got some cute little signs that you can make over that this would also be good on. I'm telling you, poor Jim nothing, Caroline. Girl, honey, please. That man, ooh, that man. Would you listen? I'm telling you, the struggle is real though in this house. The struggle is real. Linda, that's not a subject I even want to talk about with him. You know, he gets on my nerves with that subject. All to get that, no. All right, y'all. So I'm going to use some of my surface wax. Hey, Lisa. Y'all, that didn't have my little thing in it. Let me grab my little thing. How are you tonight? All right. I think I'm actually going to make sure I'm gonna hit this with Big Daddy real quick, because I do see a couple little high spots, and when I sand it, I don't want it to rip that off. Y'all know, if you look sideways, you can definitely see your, you know, anything that's wet. And this is chalk paint. You know, I just used my Waverly on it. I'm good, Lisa. Listen, Lisa. Girl, you won Happy Mail a long time ago. I've been trying and trying. I've sent you a couple of messages. I need your address. I would love to send it to you. I have it ready. It's been ready, and I would love to send it to you. So, are you talking about these, Linda? Are you talking about those? Oh, are you talking about these? These? All right, let me just sand it just a little bit, just to kind of get these little grooves out. So Lisa, just private message me. Don't put it on this this thread, but private message me your address so that I can send you Happy Mail. Linda, you are so funny. Okay, so I just sanded it just a little bit, and then I am going to wax it. And all the wax does is just prepare the surface. It gets in those little grooves, and so that the wax will not run. And it also makes it to where our sticky transfers come off easier. So there's a couple of different reasons why you use the wax. Lisa Forbin. That was, you were trying to do that to Carolyn, but nope, sorry. Carolyn showed out, and got hers sent. And Lisa and Linda, if you don't remember correctly, I literally delivered myself to you. I don't know what other Happy Meal would you like? I mean, I gave you me. Girl, that was the Big Daddy. I used it. Right there it was. Big Daddy. My arm. No, that arm of mine. Alright, so. Very sticky, okay? These are very sticky. So we are going to do a little fuzzing. And you guys, I have featured a link in the description. And I will also put it in the comments when we're finished. Actually, I think this is good. I've used it a couple of times. So when you've used it several times, it's I don't tend to continue to fuzz as much. All right, let's try to get this straight, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to use two different colors. I want to keep this kind of a really just a pretty traditional sign. I'm going to use black, and I'm going to use red. I mean, Linda, you couldn't ask for much more than that, girl. Good time to be had. Good time to be had. Make it straight. I did, girl. Make it straight. All right, there we go. So I'm going to do, now I want to show y'all before I do this. Do you see how the C, well, all the letters, but I can show you here. Do you see how you can see the green in the C right there? Right. So what that is, that makes it, kind of makes it look rustic. So anywhere the green is in that transfer, in the silk screen, the chalk won't go through. So it'll still be whatever color your background is, whatever your surface is. So it kind of looks like it creates a, I don't know, it kind of creates an antique-y look, or just, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I kind of call it like an antiquing, or, it's kind of antiquing, or distressed. That's the word I was looking for, distressed. I think it's pretty. All right, so let's just start chalking this on, y'all. And this is chalk and paste form. And we just squeegee it on. We call it squeegee. These are mini squeegees that I'm using tonight. And you just put it all over where you see any kind of white through there, or whatever, again, whatever surface you're using, you'll see that color through. That's where you're chalking. Very easy. And it creates the most professional looking signs and projects and crafts. I absolutely love it. Coffee sheet. Yep, that's what it is, Caroline. Yes, Linda. Man, I miss old-fashioned days. I'm gonna have to come up sometime and go to old-fashioned days. So y'all, old-fashioned days is it's like a little, it's like a town festival where I'm from in Greenup County, Kentucky, and Greenup, Kentucky, the city of Greenup. And it's called Old-Fashioned Days. Everybody dresses up, and really I guess it would be more of the 1800s maybe. I would say maybe 1800s, right, Linda? Is that probably what you would think? 1800s? Oh, Brandy, I believe I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It was when they did the 90% sale on the summer things. I believe that's where I got it. It was 90% off. I do believe. I picked up a couple of them. And I just thought a little pop of red will be pretty. I know a lot of people have red and white kitchens. My friend Elisa, her kitchen, I'm not sure if she still has it red, but for a long time she had it red, and it was her color, you know, she had that third color red, and it was just a popping color. I liked it. Oh, cool. All right, y'all, here we go. Is that not the coolest? Girl, Brandy, I'm with you, girl. Listen, I was sitting today in my warehouse. I have an Amazon warehouse, and y'all, I was like, oh, I might need to go get a job at Hobby Lobby just for the discounts. Easy peasy, y'all. Listen, easy. Now I've got the coffee bar sign. Hang it up, or this one actually came with these. You know, I could take them all, or just, you know, not use that, and set it in a plate holder, you know, the little plate stand, or I guess that's what you call them, the little plate stands that just kind of hold them up, or I think that's what they're called. I don't have any out here, but anyway, decorative stands, anything like that. But isn't that cute? Easy, y'all. Love it. So simple. I'm not doing a bow. We're not doing a bow on it. I just think it just speaks for itself. Now, another thing I actually had thought about doing, but this sign is a little bit, thank y'all for the hearts. It's not as heavy duty. If you had a heavier duty sign, something that would be really cute is make this sign just like this, and then get some hooks, you know, the little screw-in hooks, and hook them in the bottom, and then hang your coffee cups from it. That would be really cute. But I think that would be, your sign would just need to be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit beefier if you would, because this one's not a beefy enough to hold in coffee cups unless you hold like little plastic cups. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight, and y'all, happy National Coffee Day. Y'all, don't drink no coffee tonight. You know, you'll be up all night. Just kidding. I can go drink a cup of coffee right now and still be up all night. Don't drink a cup of coffee and still be up all night. So thank y'all for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow night for another fun project. Sleep tight, y'all.